So a lot of people are getting concerned about the Yankees. I'm seeing tons of videos. Should we be concerned? I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned about that. When am I going to be concerned? I'll tell you when. Hey, gang. Hope you're all doing well. This has been talked about now for the last probably week or so. The Yankees have leveled off a little bit in their performance. They're 15-8 right now. They're disappointing. Lost yesterday to the Oakland A's in the ninth inning, and their offense was just non-existent yesterday, with the exception of 4 hits. And some of the clunkers we're seeing in the bullpen are kind of rotating between guys, and so we're seeing some lackluster play and some just inconsistent performance across the board. And I understand why people are concerned about it too. And folks keep saying that it reminds them of the 23 and the 22 Yanks. Okay, I get it. And people ask me why am I not worried? Why am I not concerned? Well, let me tell you a couple reasons why. Number one, Yankees are much better equipped this year to withstand these types of things and to go through the losses when they come and come back with wins, right? They have better personnel, deeper lineup, deeper bench, deeper pitching, bullpen, and starting rotation. And with that said, we have guys coming like DJ Lemahieu, who could provide relief for Anthony Rizzo and Gleyber Torres. We got great news today on Jorbit Vivas. He's been activated now in AAA, so he's coming around the corner after a fractured orbital bone. He hit that foul ball off his face. Him and Oscar Gonzalez, another one of their outfielders, he also has a fractured orbital bone. He's coming back from that too. So, and then you have, John Birdie, infielder, also on the IL. So we have reinforcements, guys that can come in here and credibly fill in for some of the players that are not playing well right now once they get off the IL. Okay, DJ seems to be starting his rehab today in AA. Plays his first game today. Birdie's not that far away. Oswald Peraza's a little further along. He's still several weeks away before game activity, so that's a disappointment. But the Yankees have enough depth beyond that. Even brought in Rugnan Odor, as unsexy as that name sounds to a lot of people. He was actually clutch with the Yankees when he was here. Not sexy stats, but clutch. So when am I going to be concerned? I'll be concerned if guys like Judge and Rizzo and Volpe don't really start hitting well, Gleyber Torres, and the guys that are coming in here to give people a break or filling in for them are not performing either, right? Are not staying healthy either. I'll be concerned when the starting pitching continues to do his job and the bullpen doesn't do his job, when both of them don't do their jobs. If the starting pitching doesn't do their jobs and the bullpen can't get it done either, then I'll start to be concerned. Okay, there's plenty of arms that can come up here and give the Yankees a shot in the arm, fresh arms, okay? And if the Yankees aren't utilizing them, I'll probably be a little bit concerned, okay? The pitching right now, the starting pitching has held the team together for the most part. They've kept the team in games. We've had rotation. It's like rotational clunkers. I think Oscar Gonzalez one day killed Ferguson another day. It's almost like Dodger syndrome because the folks that are having these clunkers seem to be guys that were traded from Dodgers. So, but that being said, there's still some other ones that, Ian Hamilton's having his share of rough outings recently as well. But the bright side, you got Clay Holmes pitching extremely well. We got, Ron Marinaccio pitching extremely well too. And it's at the very least comforting to me now that we've lost John Lasagna for the season, potentially for his career as the Yankee. But we do have other reinforcements coming in the near future. Tommy Kahnle in the near future. Scotty Frost a little bit behind him. So I will be concerned when the people who are supposed to replace the people who are either hurt or not performing well are doing neither either. Okay? And it shows that the depth that Brian Cashman has brought in is not sufficient, right? And at this point, when does it become, detrimental to the team? They're 15-8 right now, so it hasn't become detrimental yet. And yes, they've been shut out 4 times. I get it. But again, I'll ask people, if we're concerned about the Yankees, are you concerned about the Dodgers too? So many people anointed them the World Series champs or had a red hand in the title, and their record's worse than the Yankees. Are we concerned about them? No, then why are we worried about the Yankees? Right? Yes, we do need other hitters to support Juan Soto in his production. We need Anthony Volpe to get more consistency. We need Gleyber Torres to start hitting. We need Aaron Judge to start hitting. I get it. So we need this, right? And it's eventually going to happen. When, I don't know. But and this is food for good discussion as well. I love your insight. So if you like regular Yankee content, regular Yankees discussion, and you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that sub button again. Please do. And if you want to be at the front of the line for news when it comes in, want to know when I go live, so you can hop on live streams or open panels, hit the notifications too. Yeah, I thank you so much for it. Your support means the world. It really does. And I'd love to welcome you to the 161 family. But when am I going to be concerned? That's when I'm going to be concerned. That's when I'm going to be worried. This team is not 2023. It might play like them on occasion, but this team does also not look disinterested and not focused at all. Last year's team looked like that way too often. This team looks like it's right around the corner where you guys beat us today, but we're going to come back at you tomorrow, and so on and so forth. It's different. There's no feeling of inevitability in my part. Because, I don't, get up the next day and say, I think the Yankees going to lose today, too. We've got Paul Blackburn on the mound today, too, with the A's, who's been, one of their top pitchers, going up against our guy, Marcus Stroman, who's been one of our top pitchers. So it's going to be a good game either way. And do I think the Yankees should be in a position to beat the A's? Yes. But you never know. It's these teams who are in last place who always play the Yankees hard. All the time. All the time. So I'm not surprised. I still think the Yankees can take 3 out of 4 in this series before they go to Milwaukee, who's also in first place, and then the Baltimore Orioles, competing with the Yankees for the division. So they got a rough stretch. Can the Yankees win more games than they lose? Yes, they can. So this is one reason why I'm not really concerned or worried right now. It's way too early. If 15-8, right? 23 games into the season. So they have 139 games left, which is a lot of games left. A lot of games left. A lot of baseball left. So, and I'm looking forward to seeing more baseball from the Yankees. I'm looking forward to seeing these guys click on all cylinders and just be a better fit. And yeah, do I think a couple things have thrown them off? Yeah, sure. I've said this recently too. Switching Anthony Volpe and Gleyber Torres, that probably threw the momentum in the lineup off. Okay, so if Volpe was pretty good at the gate as a leadoff hitter, he's leveled off. Gleyber Torres still isn't hitting. So if it were me, I wouldn't hesitate to try to lead off Alex Verdugo on occasion and move Volpe back to the 5th spot. And then you could have Torres at 6th and Oswaldo Cabrera at 7, or Oswaldo Cabrera at 6 and Gleyber Torres at 7. So we still have production at the bottom part of the lineup too. Okay? And if you sandwich Torres between Volpe and Cabrera, maybe Torres will see more hittable pitches. So I do think that's an idea worth considering. I really, really do. So hopefully, I don't know if they will consider it, but I hope they will think about it one day. But speaking about it, here's tonight's lineup against the A's. Anthony Volpe's leading off at shortstop. Juan Soto's in right field batting 2nd. Aaron Judge batting 3rd in center field. Giancarlo Stanton batting cleanup at DH. Anthony Rizzo's batting 5th at first base. Gleyber Torres batting 6th, second base. Alex Verdugo batting 7th in left field. Oswaldo Cabrera batting 8th at third base, excuse me. And Austin Wells is at the dish, batting 9th. And on the mound, Marcus Stroman. So that's what we have. I like the consistency with the lineups, but at the same time, Alex Verdugo hasn't gotten a day. Soto hasn't gotten a day. Some of these guys have not gotten a day off yet. And I do think it would be wise to give Aaron Judge a day off and let Giancarlo Stanton be the DH and let's play Trent Grisham in the outfield. I know people are complaining about his not hitting. Well, he's playing every 5 games. How much can we expect him to hit? He needs more playing time to be able to hit at a decent level. So this is where I've said this for years. Wise to fit in regular rest days and or DH days for people like Stanton and Judge and even Rizzo, guys like that. They're older, veteran players, and they need an occasional day rest. That doesn't mean you're sitting them down for a boatload of time. It doesn't mean they're going to fall out of rhythm. A 1 day off is not going to really throw these guys out of rhythm. But keeping them resting while they're playing at the same time will help keep them fresh when we need them to be the freshest. So that's just my take on it. That's when I will be concerned about the Yankees. I'm disappointed in some of the games I've seen recently, but I'm not concerned to the point where I think it's going to be like last year or the year before. Okay, I do think the Yankees are quietly on the prowl for maybe a bat, maybe a pitcher. I think Brian Cashman knows his work isn't done; it can't be done, and I'm gonna look to add another pitcher at some point or the other. So, but you let me know what your thoughts are, one way or the other. Load up the comments. Let's talk about it. Hopefully, we'll be talking about a post-game celebration tonight after Yankees win. See y'all then. Peace.